Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Self English Language School. The International English Language Testing System IELTS assesses the English language proficiency of people who want to study or work where English is used as the language of communication. It provides a fair, accurate, and relevant assessment of language skills based on well-established standards and covers the full range of proficiency levels from non-user to expert user. There are two versions of IELTS. Test takers can choose either IELTS Academic or IELTS General Training. Both versions of the test consist of 4 separate components assessing the 4 language skills: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. IELTS results are reported on a 9-band scale designed to be simple and easy to understand. This scale has remained consistent and has acquired currency around the world over the past 3 decades. IELTS is the world's most popular, high-stakes English language test with over 2 million tests taken every year. Over 8,000 organizations in 130 countries recognize and use IELTS for selection purposes. IELTS is offered over 9,000 test locations worldwide. Test questions are developed by testing specialists in Australia, Canada, New Zealand, the UK, and the US. Test questions are based on authentic materials sourced from all over the world. There are 6 features of IELTS. Test takers need to have a very clear conception on the 6 features of IELTS to plan a strategic preparation and to ensure their optimum success in IELTS. These 6 features are: number 1, IELTS is a communicative testing. Number 2, IELTS is the 3rd generation test. Number 3, IELTS is a task-based testing. Number 4, in IELTS, questions are set in groups. Number 5, there are a variety of question types in IELTS. Number 6, IELTS test materials are authentic. Let's explain these 6 features of IELTS. The first feature of IELTS test is communicative testing. The purpose of this test is indeed designed to assess the language ability of candidates who need to study or work where English is the language of communication. It aims at testing candidates' language use, not language knowledge. As far as testing is concerned, the format of the test has resulted from the way language is taught and learned. In reality, English language testing has so far gone through 3 stages. The first stage lasted from the beginning of 20th century to prior World War II, when the tests of this period focused mainly on translating from and into the target language. Then the second stage started from post-World War II and continues up to the present time. The general trend of testing in this period concentrated on objective tests, typically the TOEFL test, which was primarily popular in the United States. Then came the third stage with IELTS, which was introduced in 1989 and was, in fact, the fruit of communicative language teaching that came into existence in 1970s. Nowadays, communicative language teaching and its test format have widely been recognized by majority of language instructors and candidates. This kind of test is generally becoming more and more popular. In the IELTS test, candidates are required to perform tasks which are very similar to those in real life. Each task is given with clear and specific directions by examiners. Communicative testing results in a variety of question types. Discrete point questions are not given in IELTS, but questions in various forms aiming at checking global and detailed understanding, summary, chart, table completion are frequently asked. Task-based testing and questions in group are combined to form a series of communicative activities which require the candidates to decide appropriate strategies and to use the 4 skills in order to do the test well. The IELTS test consists of a variety of question types which is most noticeable compared with the question types in such tests as TOEFL, TOEIC or GRE. For example, multiple choice questions are suitable for testing detailed understanding, whereas matching exercises aim at testing vocabulary or the main ideas of a listening or reading passage. The aim of gap fill task is to check candidates' ability of organizing the information in a systematic way. With such tasks, candidates need to thoroughly understand what is required of them by carefully reading the directions given. All materials used in IELTS test are authentic. Both academic and general training module try to reflect real-life situations to test whether a candidate would survive in English-speaking social and academic environments. For example, Section 2 of the speaking test asks candidates to talk after 1 minute preparation for 1 or 2 minutes on a given general topic. These would test general training candidates to see if they could give a work-related presentation to fellow work colleagues and would test academic candidates if they could give a university-style presentation to fellow students. It tests whether candidates have English language capability to perform these tasks under some kind of pressure.